Hello everyone. Today I am back here with one of the very important issue that I discussed with many more educators, teachers, educationists, students, parents, and all stakeholders. And then I noticed that during this last almost 1.5 year, we can say, the schools are physically closed, virtual classes are going on, and students are attending the virtual classes to some extent, maybe due to some problems, that is the network issues or maybe whatever it is, Android phones, connectivity, whatever it is. But those who are attending also, I have talked to so many students, parents, teachers, educationists, and many philanthropists. So the point is that most of them are worried, even the parents, that what will happen when the regular classes will begin. In this condition, I can say that many more changes can take place, because what has happened, the students being with their parents for 1 year continuously 24 hours they are in the house, and they are with the elderlies, because nowadays there are hardly one or two children in every house, so they are more time with the elders due to lockdown, and they are not with the peers, that is the children of their own group. And therefore what has happened is they are observing the elders, their mother, their father, grandfather, grandmother, and drastic change has taken place in them, especially in their behavior, because they are observing and trying to behave like them. So according to my study, according to my research, it says that exponential growth has taken place, especially in the case of adolescent children. Exponential growth has taken place. That is, may not be physical. Now physical, I'll discuss it later, but if you think of psychological, they have suddenly started behaving like a matured person, elderly person. Their thoughts, their behavior, their talking, or their overall behavior, if you'll see, it is like elderlies. That kind of change, exponential change has taken place. And the reason is, other time the children are with their peers for a long time, that is for 8 hours at least they are with their friends, their classmates, or whatever it is, maybe during classes, during tuition, or while playing the games on the ground, or whatever it is, they are with the peers. But now what has happened, they are totally detached from the peers, and they have to live with the elderlies. And therefore when they are with the elderlies, that time they are observing, full time they are observing their parents. So when the children will come back, I would like to tell all the educators that we need to be prepared for these children. We need to be very much ready with our mindset that what kind of problems will take place when the students will be back to the classrooms. There will be a drastic, because we will be seeing, actually physically you will be seeing the students after 1.5 year, where a number of changes that must have taken in them, that is maybe physically. Now physically we'll say, see, every house the parents are complaining that they have gained weight. That is because they don't have physical exercises. They eat when they are at home, they feel very hungry, they go on eating, but there is no exercise, there is no workout, there are no kind of game, sports or exercises, outdoor games are not there. So naturally these students, they do not lose their weight. So weight gain is one of the main thing. Their behavioral changes, their psychological, physical, emotional is very important. They can't share their thought with the parents, they can't share with the elderlies, where they need to share their emotions with their peers, and they are not able. So in this case, what is happening is these students are not able to share their thoughts with their friends, with their peers, and therefore there is a kind of congestion in their mind. So it might happen in the near future that these students will behave in a different way. They might behave in a very different way, and we need to be prepared. We need to be ready to accept this challenge, to solve the problems of these students, because these students, when they will come back, they will have a different kind of mindset, and in our view they will be a normal students as we have seen them last time before COVID, or we can say before lockdown. But now the situation is 100% different. So many more problems. So each and every educator should think on this point, that what all changes have taken place among the students. psychologically, physically, emotionally, intellectually, and socially. Very important is socially. How can we expect the children to become social when they are in the cage? That is, for 1.5 years they are in the cage, in the house, closed in the house. And what is socialization? What about the emotions, their emotions? What about expressing their emotions? So all these thoughts has to be thought over by all the educators, and a kind of we should have a kind of plan that these students might behave in a different way. And simply we should not go on complaining that there is a kind of this thing, these children are behaving like this, these children are having these kind of problems, and instead of discussing this problem, instead of just blaming, pinpointing the problem, we need to be ready with the plan that if they come back, how we should handle them. Psychologically we should be prepared. We should keep all our edges open, that what kind of students will come before you, how to handle them, how to prepare them, how to reach their mindset, what about their emotions, what about their psychology, socialization. So they will be directly brought up from one island to another island. So whatever it may be, it might take a long time to reopen, or it might open within next month or next to next month. But all the educators need to think on this point. It is very important. We need to be prepared, and this is a time we have to observe. We have to discuss with the students, we have to discuss with the parents, we have to discuss with all the stakeholders, that what all you see, what all are the things, because we are not meeting them physically, but even at least virtually or maybe by other way, we need to be in touch with them, prepare our plan, prepare ourselves to face these children, to solve their problems. Because at once the whole trapped emotions, if they are coming out, may create a kind of different situation for them, for us also. So each and every educator is having this challenge to be ready to face these students when they come back in the school, or when they come back to the school. And should be ready with all the things, all the possibilities, that what can happen, what all should be the preparation we should do, so that we can handle these children. So every educator should think on this point. It's very important, because I have done a kind of detailed study of all these things, and I have observed that exponential growth has taken place among all the children. When I talk to so many people, that is, I talk to so many parents, I talk to so many stakeholders, even the students also, and I have observed that there is a kind of exponential growth that has taken among the children, because they are in the house with the elderly and not with their peers, not there with their friends. And these are the situation that might come up in the near future. So each and every educator need to be prepared for facing this situation. So this was a short discussion with you. Thank you very much. Any kind of comments, you can please place it in the box. Thank you very much.